Am Yisrael Chai, look at this nation. Look how great we are. We are Jews. We understand how to deal with adversity. We understand how to deal with challenges. You know, in Israel, there were a lot of alarms recently. I'm sure you heard the stories. And there was a supermarket that opens up until around, let's say, 4 o'clock, 4:30. Around 3:30 in the afternoon, suddenly there's a siren. Everybody starts running for their lives. And they come out of the store, they go to their bomb shelters, and they decided the next day, because they're not considered an essential business, they're going to stay closed, because the rule is that because there's a lot of alarms, there's rockets, ballistic bombs, ballistic rockets flying around, we have to keep all the stores closed except for the essential businesses. They said, listen, we're not an essential business. But in the haste of, while they were running out of their supermarket, all the workers, they forgot to close up. And nobody came back to the store to close up. Guess what happened? People saw the doors were open. They started walking in. They saw there was no one by the register. They were looking around. They said, what's going on over here? There's nobody here. Now they have an opportunity to take what doesn't belong to them and leave. But look how special Jews are. They went ahead and they started to calculate how much they took from the store. They wrote it all down and they put it on the register and they wrote down their number. Please call me so that I could pay you for all the stuff I took from your supermarket. Only a Jew knows how to react in such a regal way, in a way that only Jews know how to react. And Hashem allows bad things to happen to test us sometimes, to see how would you respond under the situation, under the circumstance. Are you going to act in such a moral way, such a dignified way? Or when the going gets tough, all of a sudden you're going to melt. And when people all of a sudden are treated like animals, they become like animals. How are you going to respond? When there are sirens and everyone's is horrified and everybody is so caught up with everything that's going on. Many people by the goyim, they're going to go inside the store. The whole store is nobody's working there. They're going to rob the entire place. But Jews, no matter what, when they see evil, we say, how can we help? How can we bring more goodness to the world?